Negative be. This lesson is about how to form be in the negative in the simple present. Remember the be verb chart. There are 3 forms, am, is, are, and the negative of be is simple. To form the negative, add the word not. I am not, you are not, he is not, she is not, it is not, we are not, you are not, and they are not. If you know the be verb, you know how to form the negative. Here's some examples. Diana is a scientist. She is not a doctor. She is not sad. She is not at home. She is at work. The strawberries are sweet. They are not sour. They are not green. They are not on a plate. They are in a bowl. You can see, just add not when you want the meaning to be negative. There are 3 ways to write the negative form. Let's look. Cindy is asleep. She is not awake. She's not awake. She isn't awake. These 3 sentences all mean the same thing. In the first sentence, you can see not. She is not awake. In the second sentence, we put she and is together to make she's. In the third sentence, we put is and not together to make isn't. Do you remember what these are called? Contractions. Let's take a closer look. There are 3 ways to write the negative form. Actually, that's not true. There's only 2 ways for I am, for first person. But there are 3 ways for all of the other forms. Let's look. The first way you know, add the word not. I am not, you are not. This is simple. The second way is combine the pronoun and be. You already saw this with the be verb chart. Look at I am not. Remember, drop the A, push it together. Don't forget the apostrophe. I'm not. You are not. Same thing, drop the A, make one word. Don't forget the apostrophe. He is not. This time it's the S you drop, then use the apostrophe. He's not, and she's not, and it's not. And the rest of these are, so they follow the same pattern. We're not, you're not, they're not. The third way to form the negative is to use a contraction of be and not. You cannot use this way for I. There's no change for first person singular. But the rest, we can do this third way. So look at you are not. This time, we drop the O, we make one word with the N and the T, and we add the apostrophe. You aren't. With he is not, it's the same. Drop the O, make one word, don't forget the apostrophe. He isn't. She isn't. It isn't. And the rest all use the form are, so they look like aren't. We aren't. You aren't. And they aren't. Here are the 3 ways to form the negative of be again. This car is dirty. First way, just add the word not. It is not clean. Second way, make a contraction with it and is. So we say, it's not clean. And the third way is to make a contraction with is and not. So we say, it isn't clean. Notice we still have is and not in every sentence. You try. What are the 3 ways to make it negative? The sentence is, he is a student. But no, he is a teacher. So how do we make this negative? The first way is just add not. Where does not go? He is not a student. The second way is to make a contraction with he and is. He's not a student. And the third way is to make a contraction with is and not. He isn't a student. Notice in all 3 ways, we still have is and not. What are the 3 ways to make it negative? This time the sentence is, they are in class, but no, look at the picture. They are outside. And the subject is they, so this time it's plural. The first way is just add not. They are not in class. The second way, make a contraction with they and are. They're not in class. And the third way, make a contraction with are and not. They aren't in class. Okay, what are the 3 ways to make this sentence negative? He is early. I don't think so. 1. He is not early. 2. He's not early. 3. He isn't early. Okay? One more. What are the 3 ways to make it negative? The sentence says, I am tired. But this is me, and I feel fine. The first way, add not. I am not tired. The second way, I'm not tired. And the third way, nothing. Remember, you can't do the third way in the negative. Here is some information about a koala that has all 3 kinds of negative sentences. So look for them as we read. This is a koala. A koala is not a bear. It's a marsupial. Koalas aren't fast on the ground. They live in trees and eat leaves. They aren't meat eaters. This koala isn't an adult. It is young. Now you know, form negative be with not. Add not, like they are not green, or make a contraction. They're not green, they aren't green. And remember, there and aren't have the be verb and the word not.